Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lifestyle Yoga with Loretta. So this morning we're going to do a vinyasa practice. Get back to the jungle a little bit. I'm going to start with a card reading and we'll go from there. So this is not a 15 or 20 minute class. We're actually going to do some yoga today because I feel like I really need it. And so hopefully you'll participate, even if you're just sitting on the couch and watching. Visualize your body moving through those motions, getting stronger, longer, leaner, more flexible. So let's start in a soft seated position wherever we're at today. And we'll start with a little reading. How we doing today? Checking in. What are we aware of? What are our intentions and what actions are we taking today? So let's just notice our breath. And the card I drew today is Kapha. Kapha, however you want to say it. It's one of the doshas in Ayurveda. And it's the earthly dosha, grounding, nurturing, and heavy, which is kind of a good reflection for what's going on outside my door today. Lots of slush in the streets. Things are heavy, weighted down. The sky is a little bit gray. So these are not necessarily hard times, but they're just times when we get more grounded. Maybe we tend to spend more time at home. The roads are bad, so we need to think about that, but safety comes first. So think about those things, what we can do in the home. Maybe we have a project that we can do today at home. So maybe you're going to school. I am going to work for a little bit, but it's a good day to just maybe spend a little bit more time on your mat, which is what we're going to do today. Okay, so I'll read this. You are grounded into Earth's energy and carry its subtle calmness, which makes others naturally gravitate towards you. So when we're grounded, when we are strong and in our feet connecting to the earth, that draws people. So we're not all airy and flighty up here like Vata. You bring peace, understanding, and comfort to your community and are the shoulder anyone can lean on. So this is nice. You embody Earth's wisdom and are anchored to her vast life force, connected to the earth. You may have created a life or are envisioning one that will bring you great contentment and stability. And I think that's really what we all want. So when I talk about operating from our highest vibration, that's a state of samadhi or contentment. And that's where we try to go. We want to stay out of those fight or flight and just maintaining that high vibration of even more light, even more love, and even more abundance. A true home surrounded by people you love. You do not need to search for more. The deepest peace you will find is where you are, grounded. Just remember never to become too attached to anything, as all is temporary. Really important line right there. We never stand in the same stream twice. We practice the yamas and niyamas, especially I'm going to have a little class on satya after this, which is truthfulness. That'll be the little 15-minute round we do. And so important to be truthful so that we can maintain that high vibration and that state of samadhi and contentment. So think about those things today. Things are heavy. We feel more grounded. And we're going to kind of reflect that in our yoga practice today, in our vinyasa. We're going to get strong in the body. So think about those things. Stay in the breath. We'll be using that Ujjayi breath. Inhaling, exhaling, lifting the pelvic floor. Tiny waist. Okay. So let's get started. We're going to do it to a little Parangi this morning. Love it, love it. Bringing a little bit of the jungle back. It's almost time for my little Mexican retreat. So, there we go. So I have my mats double stacked today, and you can do that too. Make sure you have some water available. And we'll go from there. Keeping in mind as we stay grounded, as we come up to our mat, let's go ahead and open our feet hip width apart for now. Shift the weight to the inside of the feet. Take the booty back. Lift the knees, knee extension. So we're just activating those quadriceps. We're not flexing out. Just bring some activity into both sides. Notice that it's even. And lift the pinky toes. So we're working the peroneals on the outside. Roll the shoulders back. Draw the chin to the throat. Lengthen up through the crown. So we have that long, lengthened posture. So we think about this in a grounding mode. We might open up to mountain pose. Remember, the feet hip width apart or underneath the greater trochanters, not as wide as the width of the hips. Closing the eyes, lifting up and out of the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in, reaching those arms up and over the head. Exhaling all the way to mountain pose. Reaching out through the fingertips and flowing. Letting the exhalation be as long as the movement. Inhaling up. So we have a shorter inhalation, longer exhalation, lifting the pelvic floor, releasing that energy from the lower parts of the body. Lifting. Activating that Mula Bandha. From the pelvic floor, we lift. Hold that exhalation right here. Lift, lift, lift that pelvic floor. Inhaling up, opening the whole body. Shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, lifting the pinky toes. Allowing the whole body to breathe, to open, to create new space. Exhaling fully. Giving what no longer serves us back to the universal energy. Holding at the top, interlacing those fingers. If that's an option for you, lateral flexion side to side. Inhaling, opening up the rib cage to the sky. Exhaling to center. Switching sides. Exhaling to center. And we'll just flow through a few of these. Again, we're still in knee extension. More Ujjayi breath. Side to side. Opening up that anterior intercostal space. Coming back to the center, exhaling mountain pose. Rolling the shoulders back and down. So we're going to peel those elbows back. We have that natural curve in the low back. Side to side is even. Feet are hip width apart. Weight is shifted to the inside of the feet. Lift the pinky toes. Lift the kneecaps towards the hips. Take the booty back. Draw the chin towards the throat, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Begin to open up the heart center and the upper back. Lift. Breathe. elbows back, extend the arms. If it's an option for you, interlacing the fingers, opening up the heart center. Think about the thigh bones moving back, opening the heart center towards the sky. Extending the arms and lifting the triceps. Hugging the scapula together, lifting the chin towards the sky, lengthening back through the crown of the head. Breathing, opening up that anterior intercostal space. And exhaling, softening the knees, taking the arm bones back, bending the knees, coming down, hollowing up the belly, lifting the low back towards the sky, reaching up, and hinging forward, bringing the belly right onto the thighs, hugging the upper inner thighs, drawing the chin towards the throat, and lengthening the arms. Keep pressing those knuckles up towards the sky. Nice deep breaths. Softening the elbows, releasing the arms, inhaling monkey. Lengthening through the crown. Again, we're in knee extension. We have the weight shifted to the inside of the feet, lifting the pinky toes. Lengthening the heart center forward. Let the belly come right down onto the thighs. Breathing. And walk the hands back. Just below the knees, lengthening the body forward, releasing the hands to dangle, hollowing up the belly. Lifting that Mula Bandha, bring it up into that little lock. Shake those shoulders out. Shake the head. Notice the low back. Softening the knees, circle sweeping up. Lengthening the whole body, exhaling mountain pose. Yes. So let's check in with our Ujjayi breath today. Bring the right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. And as we inhale, we'll feel the belly open and extend as well as the side body and into the low back. And exhale. Lifting the pelvic floor in and up so we get a tiny waist here. Deep breath in, one more time. Lift and open the chest, exhale. Let's go ahead and take it up to the top of our mat. This is where it gets a little bit faster. So stay with me, take a break when you need a break. Listen to your body. Love this music. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling, forward fold. Take those thigh bones back. Inhale, monkey. Lengthening forward through the crown. Let that belly come all the way down. Little check there. Soft knees. Let's take a right lunge back. Roll it up. So we might brace with the hand. Bring it up, reach it up, all the way back. Interlace, hinge, release the hands all the way down, down dog. We can start by softening the knees, taking the thigh bones back, lifting the armpits. Make sure that those hands are open as wide as the shoulders. We'll inhale, plank. Bring the elbows back as we shift the weight forward, low plank. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Extending that right foot to the sky. Three-legged cat, we come up, shift the weight forward. Bring the knee to the third eye and step through. Stepping up, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Circle sweeping up. And we'll flow through a few chair poses here. Sitting back. Sweep it up. Feet are firmly grounded. Ujjayi breath, breathing into the whole body. Exhaling, lifting the pelvic floor. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, monkey. Drawing the chin towards the throat, lengthening through the crown. Lift those pinky toes. Soft knees. Left lunge. Roll it up. Reach it back. Give it a hinge. Hands down, downward facing dog. Just a nice easy flow. Again, bend those knees. Find that sweet spot for you. Just warming up those hips this morning. Inhaling plank. Shift the weight forward. Elbows come back. Up dog. And down dog. Lovely. Extend that left foot to the sky. Come up on the toes. Shift the weight forward. Knee to the forehead. And step through. Lunge. Stepping up, forward fold. Inhaling monkey. Circle sweeping up. Flowing chairs. Breathing. So as we go, we just stay in that flow. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, monkey. Soft knees, right lunge. Nice. Roll it up. Bring the arms up. Hug those arm bones towards each other. Bring the rib cage back. Knee over the ankle in front. And hold. Nice. Bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Open. Opening up the heart center. Hinge at the hip. Bring the hands down and take it back. Down dog. Let's go ahead and walk the dog here. Bend one knee and then the other. Nice and easy. Pressing out into those hips. We're still lifting the armpits, hollowing up through the belly as we exhale. Downward facing dog. 2 vinyasas. Inhaling. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. One more time. Inhaling plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Extending that right foot to the sky. And we'll bring that knee in. 3-legged cat. In and out. Two more. Coming in. 3-legged cat. Step through. Stepping up, forward fold. Shake that tail out. Inhale, monkey. Circle sweeping up. Flowing chairs. Ujjayi breath. Strong inhalation, long exhalation. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, monkey. Soft knees, left lunge back. Rise up. Bring the rib cage back. Feel the strength in the legs. Opening the heart center as we bring those hands behind, interlacing the fingers, lifting the heart center towards the sky. Stay with me. Hinging at the hip. Releasing the hands, stepping back to downward facing dog. And again, we'll walk that dog side to side. We lift one heel and then the other. Let's say Achilles tendon below the calf, in the back. Notice the hips. Notice the breath. Coming back to downward facing dog, and when you're ready, moving into those two vinyasas, we come forward plank, low plank, up dog. Down dog. Again. Plank, low plank. All the way back. We'll extend that left foot up. 4 three-legged cats. So we're lifting that thoracic spine up, in and out. And on that next one, we'll step through. Lift to forward fold. Inhaling monkey. Circle sweeping up. Flowing chairs. Longer exhalation. Circle sweeping up and checking back in mountain pose. So if you need to grab some water, just kind of moving through. We're going to keep moving with that flow and add on to it as we go. So again, if you need to take a break, we can rest in child's pose. We can rest having a seat, or we can lay down in Shavasana if we're good with 20-25 minutes of yoga. So, coming back up to the top of our mat. So, oh, feels good to move, doesn't it? Circle sweeping up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, monkey. Draw the chin to the throat. So check a little bit on these little postural things here. We're moving the seat bones back. We're lifting the seat bone up towards the sky, letting the belly come down. Knee extension, so we have a micro bend in our knee. Soft knees, we'll take that right foot back. Rolling up, rise up. Good. And again, we want to bring the rib cage back so we're not hinged forward here. We're centered over the hips. Strong legs, heel lifted in the back. Nice and tall. Good. Holding that lunge, bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, lift up. Give it a hinge. So we press the heel back for balance. Coming down to the inside. Lift the knuckles towards the sky. Release the hands, stepping back to downward facing dog. Walk the dog side to side. And hold 2 vinyasas. Forward, low plank, up dog, and down dog. One more. We'll take that right foot up to the sky. 4 times, bring it in. Try to get that knee all the way into the forehead, arching up, squeeze the abs. Hold the extension. And let's go ahead and add here a half scorpion. So we're going to look under the armpit, lift the knee towards the sky, and the foot as if it's the stinger over. Nice deep breaths. And back up to the sky. 3-legged cat. Hold and step through. Stepping up. Forward fold. Inhaling. Flowing chairs. Exhaling, mountain pose. And step open with the right foot. Facing the front. So the toes are turned out here. We're going to circle sweep up. Nice. And exhale, turning warrior 2 to the left. So keep those arms up. We're lifting the armpits. Neck is relaxed. We're in control of our body, looking forward. Let's add that little flow here. We come down side angle, reach over. So we're pressing the hip back, grounding, and up, reverse. And down. Hip goes back, arm goes over. We're hugging that arm bone up towards the ear each time. Over. And down. Let's hold it here. Lift the rib cage, create that space. And down. Good, so we're just going to reach the arm down. We're not touching the floor. Reach the arm up, roll the shoulders back. Notice the strength in the inner thigh. Opening. Deep breath. All the way up. Circle sweeping up, all toes turn out. Nice. Let's soften the knees. Bring the hands down. Walk the hands forward. Turn the toes in as we begin to lift the hips. We're anchoring in here. And take the thigh bones back so we have a nice little stretch here. Deep breaths. Grounded in the feet. Knee extension. Pressing those toe buds down and in, and we'll gently walk back. Reaching out to the ankles. Lengthening the crown of the head towards the floor. Lifting the seat bones. Softening the knees, turning the toes out. Coming up. Circle sweeping up. And we'll step to the left. Top of the mat. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, monkey. Soft knees, left lunge back. Roll it up. Rise up, bring the rib cage back. Opening the heart center to the sky, the heel is lifted and back, so we have that nice work. Right down the quadricep, deep breaths. Hugging the arm bones towards each other. Bring the hands behind the back, opening up the heart center to the sky, keeping that front knee over the ankle. Lifting, opening the heart. As we hinge, we're going to take that back heel back, bringing it to the inside, lifting the knuckles to the sky, a little harder than it looks. Deep breathing. Let the head be heavy here. Gently bringing the hands down, stepping back to down dog. Walking the dog here a little bit, side to side. Then we'll move into those two vinyasas when you're ready. Inhaling plank, low plank, up dog. Hugging those arm bones into the body. Stacking the joints, lifting out of the core. We'll take that left leg up and back. And move through those 4 three-legged cats. Tuck the chin in. Knee to the third eye. Noticing the back. And we'll hold the extension, moving into that half scorpion. Make sure we're lifting up and out of the armpits, hugging the arm bones together. Looking underneath the armpit. Breathing. Knee extension on the grounded leg, taking it back through the thigh bones. Noticing the origin of that upper adductor. Just lifting up to the sky, three-legged cat, stepping through. Stepping up, forward fold. Inhaling monkey. Circle sweeping up. Flowing chairs. Ujjayi breath. Focus on the breath, bringing it in. Exhaling, lifting the pelvic floor. Exhaling, mountain pose. Opening up the left foot or facing the front. Whichever foot that is for you, just make sure that you do both sides. Let's not make our yoga practice more complicated than it needs to be. Good. So as we're facing the front, we're going to turn warrior 2 to the left. Good. And again, we have knee extension, so we're lifting the knee in the back. Quadricep is engaged. We're not doing a pose off in the mirror today. Oh, maybe you are. Later. The front knee is over the ankle. We want to make sure that that knee is not coming in. So don't drop it in. Keep it open. Strong. Solid, but flexible. Notice the hips move, the hands. And we'll come into that side angle. We come down, reach over, open up the heart center, lead with the crown. Oh, it feels so good on the inner thighs. Reverse. So we come down, bring the hand down and back, reach up, roll the shoulder back as if we're backstroking in the pool. Open up that heart center to the sky. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Grounded feet. Warrior 2 foot position. And hold. Lifting, opening the heart center. Exhaling. And we're just going to bring that hand down to the inside. Reach up. Knee is still bent. Open up the heart center. Think about moving into an upper thoracic back bend. Aligning the crown with the tailbone. So if we had a gentle arch. Moving that energy, moving through the body. So we're creating length in our energy system here. Come up a little bit, with my elbow just above my knee. Notice how that feels in the inner thigh. Breathing. And gently coming up. Woo. Oh, let's go ahead and bring it down. I'll step it up. Come out of that slowly. Inner thighs. Good. So we still have that wide stance. Good. Soft knees. Bring it down. And again, we'll walk those hands forward. Turning the toes in, heels out. Moving with grace and ease today. Flowing from one pose to another. From one place to another. From one breath to another. Let's take those thigh bones back. Lift the seat bones. Let the belly be heavy. Bring the ears down between the arms. And again, move those thigh bones back. And gently coming up. Turning the toes out, heels in. Bring it all the way up. Exhaling, stepping in. So let's do a little tree pose here for balance before we take it down onto our mat. So again, several different ways you can do this. Coming onto the right toes, we can just balance the heel above the ankle. We can lift it right onto the calf. If you have a large calf like I do, I kind of have a shelf there. We can bring it up. So same amount of pressure going in from both legs. We're engaging both sides. We're not just pushing in or trying to maintain that leg up. Feels pretty good. Chin towards the throat. We can grow our tree. Nice and easy. If we want to open up the hip a little bit more, we can bring that foot up and draw the knee towards the floor. Breathing. And release. So let's go ahead and do the other side. Take the weight out in the hip. Start low, medium, a little bit higher. Think about hugging the upper inner thighs, lifting, lifting. Grow your tree, maybe shake your leaves. Open up the heart. Ujjayi breath. Again, if we want a little bit more in the hip, bring it up. This is my sciatic side. Okay. Lifestyle yoga with Loretta. Oh. And this side, I might hold on to. Now I'm challenged. And release. Coming down. Awesome. Let's go ahead and take it down on the mat. I'm going to lower the camera All you fine folks out there. Let's start with the feet out. Walk the seat bones back. Get grounded in the seat bones. Walk the hands forward. Again, you might have your knees bent here. Or we can have those thigh bones moving down towards the mat. Soften the elbows. Lift and open the heart center. And extend the elbows towards the sky. Nice deep breaths. And gently release, walking those hands back. Okay. And we're just going to walk the seat bones back side to side. So we should see that leg come back, come back, come back. So this gives us some nice movement in the low back. And the seat bones kind of balances out side to side. And come to rest. We'll bring the soles of the feet in and together. So the pinky toes, that toe butt under the pinky is going to touch. We're going to try to open up the feet here. Roll the knees out, lift and open the upper body. So again, we let the belly come forward, shoulders move back, elbows tuck in by the body. Lift the chin to the sky. And so we're not just letting the head drop back, we're lifting that chin up towards the sky. Nice deep breaths. We might fly our little butterfly wings here. Getting some energy, some movement into those deep muscles. Keep pressing that chin up. And coming down. Okay. We're going to walk the seat bones back and extend the legs. So to get into a better position, we might have the fist for wrist down, rock forward, give it a lift, and take the seat bones back. Toes to the sky. Let's begin our journey forward. Walking those hands forward. We might stack underneath the shoulders and bring the heart center forward. Toes still point towards the ceiling, so don't let the toes come in. Lift, lift. Really opening up the inner thighs. It's a beautiful stretch. Lengthening, drawing the chin towards the throat. Breathing into the belly, thinking about that belly coming down and actually touching the mat as we inhale. Visualize it. Feel the difference in the muscles that we're using, and as we exhale, we're just gently going to begin to move through an anterior and posterior tilt. So as we exhale, we're going into a posterior tilt. We're tucking the tailbone under, exhaling. Inhale, we breathe into the belly and add that anterior tilt. Exhale, we lift the Mula Bandha in and up, exhaling, exhaling. Posterior tilt, inhaling, inhaling, breathing into the belly. Visualize the belly moving towards the mat. And let's hold right here. Anterior tilt, belly is moving towards the mat. And we'll walk the hands forward. Lifting the elbows, lifting the armpits. So it's gentle here. We just don't have any noodle arms. And again, we'll move into that posterior tilt. So we exhale. Think about lifting the thoracic spine up towards the sky and drawing the chin towards the throat. Bringing the third eye towards the belly button. Inhaling. Here's that anterior tilt. Toes to the sky. Lift the chin. Lift the chin. Bring the heart center forward. There it is. Exhaling. Chin to the throat. Belly button to the spine, upper thoracic spine, to the sky. Inhaling, anterior tilt, lifting the chin. flowing. Inhaling. Breathing all the way down into the belly. Lifting, opening the heart center, lifting the chin towards the sky at the end. And we'll hold that anterior tilt, thinking about the belly melting towards the mat, and walk the hands forward, if that's an option for you. Coming down onto the third eye, and we'll just take 3 breaths here. Walking the hands back. Oh yeah. Nice. Up. Good, let's bring those legs in and we'll take it down onto our mat, onto the belly. Done a lot of little forward bends there. Let's bring it down. So we're going to take those hands underneath, take the palms down if that's an option for you. So we really roll the shoulders together in the front. Bring the chin down, looking forward, alternating leg lifts. Up and down. Inhaling. And hold. Lift the hips, release the hands, bend the knees, roll the shoulders back, and lift. Right into bow. Breathing, holding, loving your body today. It's Friday. About hugging and squeezing those shoulder blades together as we take the heels to the sky. Maybe you're pointing your toes. Maybe we can rock a little. Nice. Bring the knees down. Take it all the way back. Elbows tuck in. Lift with the core back to child's pose. Tucking the chin towards the throat, third eye to the knees. Releasing the hands all the way back, sinking deep. Gently coming up. And we'll finish with camel pose today. Coming right up on our knees. I like to open my knees slightly. We can tuck our toes under. Roll the shoulders back. Starting here. Lifting, opening the heart center. If it's an option for you, reaching back. Taking those hips forward. Lifting up and out of the heart. Deep breaths. And gently coming up. Good. So let's go ahead and grab our bolster today. Opening, releasing our low back. We use the low back a lot today, even if you didn't feel it. Tuck that bolster right in. Do not lift the hips onto the bolster. Gently coming back, opening the heart, extending the legs if that's an option for you. Moving back into a more relaxed breath. Softening into our bolster, listening to a little parangi music today. Nothing that I want you, and I see you in the canyon. There's nothing that time won't heal. No truer words were ever spoken. How much time you devote to healing is completely up to you, and how long it takes is also a choice. We can spend today in a happy place, grounded, or we can choose to stay in a place of chaos and disruption. That's not a choice that I choose. And I hope that today you take the time and know that we all heal, we all get better, we're all moving towards the light. And it's so important to reflect that light, love, and abundance even more every day. Oh, I'm going to traction my back a little bit. That's good. Keep in mind, if you haven't done an hour of yoga for a while, that you might be a little bit sore. Stretching deep, opening the fascia. This really creates strength, flexibility, openness in the body, mind, emotion. So let's go ahead and bend the knees. And in a way that's easy for you, we'll come up off that bolster into a soft seated position, facing the front. And my tissue today. So also today, if we're practicing a little bit more groundedness, we might include a little bit more fat in our diet. Definitely stay away from the processed carbohydrates, those kinds of things. Sugar is the devil. If you know me, you know sugar is the devil. So stick around for the next video on Satya, truthfulness, working through the yamas and niyamas. Please subscribe, like, share, whatever it is, and let's all get better together. Have a beautiful, beautiful morning. Cheers. Cranberry lemon water. Take care. We'll see you back here on Monday. Namaste. Peace. Have a great weekend, you guys.